I know you and Alexander Payne have obviously been looking for movies to work on together ever since Sideways, but obviously it's been 20 years, but did it still feel like you were almost stepping directly off from the vineyard and into the classroom as if no time had passed at all?
Yes, it didn't feel like, it did not feel at all like there was that much time between them. No, it's kind of shocking to think that it's been 20 years. But it was very easy to go right back into doing another thing with him, for sure.
You have almost like a telepathic shorthand, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. We don't really talk very much about it, you know? It just kind of happens. It's nice.
All right, you fetid layabouts. Stay like in the swamp.
I love your character. I love the character of Paul. Actually, it's funny that he's actually called Paul also in the film as well. But and I want to say sorry for using a bit of profanity here. I guess it's okay because the film also, of course, uses a lot of profanity as well.
You stole my fucking cigarettes.
It's fucking Greenland in here.
Fuck'd you just say to me?
Don't fuck it up for the little asshole.
And the character is often referred to as kind of an asshole.
No, he was a great kid. I had him one semester. Very insightful.
He hated you. He said you were a real asshole.
Well, like I said, sharp kid, insightful.
And I really hope this doesn't sound like a backhand compliment, but I would really say that you really perfected playing the irresistible, charming, lovable asshole in movies.
Oh, God, no, I take that as a great compliment.
You want me to come down there so you can kill me?
Yes! Are you completely corrupt?
No, not completely, no.
You're a real son of a bitch.
Oh, a lot of people hate me.
Sir, I think we just hit a kid.
I'm on the phone. You got kicked out of Harvard for hitting a guy with a car?
By accident.
And I actually think this guy is actually I like this guy, and I think he's actually, underneath it, really not a bad guy, and I like him, yeah.
Definitely, but that's what I feel about a lot of these characters that you play, that they may seem, a bit cynical, sarcastic, and brittle, but underneath that, there's a lot of humanity, there's a lot of truthfulness, a lot of real humor. But what is the charm and challenge in playing those kind of characters that maybe have that sort of ice-cold Scrooge-ish cover, but they have all that humanity underneath?
Yeah, I suppose. I actually kind of think all three of the people in this movie are sort of Scrooge. I think they all need to sort of change a little bit. I don't know, it's in the writing and things like that. It's an interesting thing to do. I mean, I have a lot of sympathy for people who are, complicated people and things like that. That's all he really is, Alexander said the other day there's a difference between niceness and kindness. He may not be nice, but he's kind. And that's actually maybe more important.
Hey there, handsome. You want a date?
We're finally getting to the good stuff.
I mean, the engine, the heart of this film is very much your character's relationship with Dominic's character. And I find it so amazing that this is his very first film. He's never acted in front of a camera before.
Never done
and
it.
I wanted to hear, did you also, take on a sort of mentor's role behind the camera as well?
No, I mean, not really. I liked the kid a lot, and so I liked being around him, but he didn't really seem to need much help. He was remarkably calm about it, and very he was just soaking it up in a lot of ways. And so it was just fun to be around him, and fun to be around somebody who was discovering all this stuff for the first time.
But the three of you have such an amazing chemistry. Is that something that was there right from the start, or grew organically through the shoot?
No, I mean, it grows deeper, but it's from the start. I mean, actors, that's your job, really, is to have chemistry with people. So it's you come in and try to find it. And, it was not a problem with this. We all just were immediately, he hires the right people to put together. He's smart that way. And then it just gets better as it goes along.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about Alexander's movies is that, of course, they have so many great lines, and so many lines that I guess that you really love delving into as an actor.
Speed! Without sufficient exercise, the body devours itself.
But is there a certain pleasure in deliciously, profanity-riddled, one-liners like, life's like a hen house ladder.
Shitty and short.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and the guy, it's funny to hear this guy who's generally talking in this very elevated way then get really profane like that is funny. So the henhouse ladder thing is great. I'd never heard that before.
Yeah, I instantly noted in my head. I was like, I'm going to use that.
Yeah, it's a crazy line. I forgot about that line. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Paul, I only have a minute left, so I just here right at the end, I want to say, first of all, thanks for realizing one of my dreams and having another Alexander Payne film with you in the main part. But then also, I'm a huge Star Trek fan like you, and I couldn't help but notice that I've seen a lot of interviews where you've said that you really love playing a Klingon.
As an actor, is there a science fiction story you'd like to see made, that you'd like to be in?
You know, my dearest wish in the world as a child and until this moment was to be a Klingon.
You would make a great Klingon.
I sort of play a Klingon on Billions, but I would love to play a Klingon. But I've never, for some reason, those jobs don't come to me.
And now I have several different Klingon dictionaries.
There you go. That's fantastic.
And I managed to translate I'm not drinking any Merlot into Klingon.
And if they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any Merlot.
Can you do it for me?
Merlot vi til Holdovers. So for me to get to hear you play a Klingon for just one line.
Merlot, say it again?
Sir, a Klingon bird of prey is decloaking off the port bow.
What? The Klingon ship is hailing us.
On screen. Merlot vi til Holdovers.
Can you translate it?
I'm attempting to do so.
I am not drinking any Merlot.
What?
Merlot vi til Holdovers.
I mean, that made my day.
Did I say it right, or did I fuck it up in Klingon? Did I just offend every Klingon?
I mean, that would be a danger.
Yeah, it would be.
Merlot vi til Holdovers.
Die.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Paul. It was a pleasure.
Thanks.
From beginning to end. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Thank you.